Good morning, everyone. Excuse me. Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Thursday, September 8th, and the moon is in Aquarius. The moon is busy while most of us are sleeping. It makes a square to its own node. Of course, the north node being in Taurus, south node being in Scorpio, the moon being in Aquarius. This is all fixed signs. Fixed signs deal with our feelings and our emotions. It also makes a sextile to Chiron, so the moon is an opportunity to have some healing, to share what you know, to share your wisdom. I think it's going to help a lot of people today. The sun and moon are in conjunct to each other today, meaning that there needs to be some adjustments in the way we feel about things today in order for us to we need to make, the Aquarius moon, how am I going to put this? The Aquarius moon is sort of a rebellious, freedom loving, I'm going to do what I want to do moon. But the sun in Virgo says, that's all well and good, but first of all, how are you going to do it practically? What's it going to cost you physically? And perhaps you need to figure out what it is or how it is that you're going to do it, maybe to a lesser extent than what you wish. So you may want to be totally free to do this and that. And the sun in Virgo, practical as it is, says, hey, hello. So if you do that, then how are you going to do this later in the week, or how are you going to do that? There is that sort of practicality to the sun in Virgo that's, I think, needed at this time, not just for us as individuals, but maybe collectively as well. And then we have the moon make a square to Uranus. Of course, because Uranus is so close to the north node of the moon. Once the moon makes a square to its node, the next thing it's going to do is make a square to Uranus. And that moon in the moon in Aquarius, as I said, likes freedom, doesn't really like to be told what to do, has its own ideas. The square to Uranus is a lot of tension on that moon, even though Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. I think with the moon in Aquarius, what we need to do is, this is an opportunity for us to review the past, heal some of the past stuff, and then move on to a future where we feel in alignment with what is most important to us. So today is going to be decisions and choices around what's most important to you as well. And then it ends with the moon making a conjunction to Saturn in Aquarius, of course. And we know Saturn has been square the nodes almost all year. I know since at least the late spring, maybe even the early spring, making us look at things in a very black and white, practical manner, with this eye to how are we going to create the change that we feel we need to see in the world. Well, it starts with us, and it starts with us emptying out our closets, our resentments, our past, any kind of unforgiveness we might have. And that's been going on all year. So with the moon coming around to that, we're actually going to do something on a personal level to wrap some things up from the past and move into the future with some trepidation, because Uranus is over there on the north node, so you don't really know what to expect. But this is the time we're in, right? These are decisions we make These are the choices that we make. And I think as long as we're true to our core, true to ourselves, and good people who are moving in the direction of the will to good, I think that you'll make the right choice, right? So today I have a funeral to attend, a wake actually, and then a funeral on Friday of two of my oldest and dearest friends who just lost their mother, who happened to be an Aquarius. So I have to travel down to the great state of New Jersey. I'll take you guys along with me if I can, do some videos from, not from the wake, but from the trip. I'll do that to keep you with me, but should be an interesting ride. We're not supposed to get any rain today, so I'm not worried about I-95 getting shut down by a flash flood, which is good news. But it's going to be an interesting day and an interesting weekend, I think. But you'll be with me because I'll have my phone and I'll be doing the astrology every morning all the same. Hey, check out Moonshine. I did it with Ona last night. We had a little technical issues with actually it was my internet service, but with all this Uranian energy, how could we not? I mean, would it be a normal, and we did a full moon in Pisces, which is always a little bit dicey because with Pisces we're sort of, we have one foot in this world and one foot in the next, so there's always some weirdness and thing that you can't expect, and there's nothing you can do about. But check it out. I think it was a good discussion. It's only about 30 minutes, so gratefully Ona doesn't talk as much as I do when I do my moon shadows, but it's in partnership with the moon shadows that I do. So I do the moon shadows, which is the new moon, and she'll be doing the moonshine, which is the full moon. And so you can get a different perspectives. And then by the time we get to moonshine, we've seen some of the manifestation of that new moon already. So it's kind of cool. But have yourself a wonderful day. I know you guys will be with me as I go on my journeys. And love you very much. And take care, everyone. Oh, announcement. For those who are in my intermediate astrology class that was supposed to start tonight, I sent out an email saying we're going to start it next Thursday because I have to go traveling and I'll be at the funeral tonight. And my Saturday class on relationships, which was supposed to start Saturday, is going to start next Saturday. So it's just getting pushed a week for those of you who are interested or those of you who are signed up. And thank you for having letting me do that. I just this is something I need to do. So, all right, guys, take care. Love you all. Namaste.